Hi kids, in this video we are going to learn subtraction of 3-digit numbers without borrowing. In previous class, means in your second standard, you have learnt about subtraction and you know the concept of subtraction. Let's revise it first. Look at this picture and study this example. Here are some strings of beads and some loose beads. So here this string of beads represents 1 tens. So there are total 2 tens and 3 loose beads means only 3. So the number will be 23. This picture represents the number 23. Now we are cancelling 2 loose beads and 1 string of beads. So we have cancelled here 1 string of beads means 1 tens and 2 units means the number will be 12. We have cancelled here 12 beads from 2 tens and 3 units, and we have remained here only 1 tens and 1 unit, 1 loose bead. So the total beads remained here are 11. Let's see another example. Now look at this another picture. You tell me how many tens are here? Good. There are 4 tens because there are 4 strings of beads. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 tens. And how many loose beads are there? Good. There are 5 loose beads. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Then tell me which number represents here? Good. It's 45. 4 tens and 5 units means it's 45. Now I'm going to cancel some beads. I'm cancelling here 2 beads from units and 2 strings of beads from tens. Now tell me how many tens are cancelled here? Good. There are 2 tens are cancelled. And how many units are cancelled here? Very nice. There are 2 loose beads are cancelled here. So we have cancelled total 22 beads. Very nice. We have cancelled 22 beads. Now let us count how many beads are remained here. In tens, how many beads are remained? Very nice. It's 2 tens. 2 strings of beads means 2 tens are remained here. And how many loose beads are remained here? Very nice. Here remained 3 loose beads. So the number became 23. 2 tens, 20 and this is 3. 23. Isn't it easy? It's easy now? Good. Now we are going to subtract the numbers directly. Here 45 minus 22. See, here is a sign of subtraction and we call it minus. Its name is minus. So we read this problem as 45 minus 22. Got it? Repeat after me. 45 minus 22. Subtract the numbers. We start from units. We start the numbers first from units and then tens. So let's subtract. There are 5 and we have to subtract. We have to take out 2 from 5. We are taking 2 from 5 and we get 3. We have remained here 3. From 4 we have take out 2. From 4 we are going to take out 2. These are 4 and we are going to take 2 and remained 2. So this number is read as 23. Okay. Got it? Now let's see subtraction of 3-digit numbers. Now look at this picture carefully. Here we see some bags, triangle and circles. This one bag represents 100. This triangle represents 1 tens and the circle represents 1 unit. So here total hundreds are 1, 2 and 3. Total hundreds are 3. And look here. Here only one triangle and triangle represents 1 tens. So here we see total tens are 1. And at the circles are representing units and there are total 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 circles. So there are 4 units and the number we get from this picture is 314. Please say with me. 314. Now we are going to cancel some units, tens and hundreds. Now tell me how many hundreds we have cancelled here? Good. We have cancelled 100 and how many tens? Very nice. 1 tens and 2 units. These 2 units are cancelled here and so we have get the number 112. This number we read as 112. 112. Now tell me how many hundreds are remained here? Tell. Good. There are 2 hundreds remain. And how many tens? Is there any tens there? No. Very good. There are no tens. So it's 0 tens. And how many units? 2. There are 2 units are left. So the number we have get here 202. Now let's solve this. Let's subtract direct numbers. And we know we have starting from units and then tens and at last we will subtract hundreds place. Get it? Good. Now starting from units we are taking out 2 from 4s. These are 4 and we are taking 2 from 4 and we have left only 2. And from 1 tens we are taking 1 tens. From 1 tens we are taking 1 tens, so there's left nothing and nothing means 0. And at hundreds place here are 3 hundreds and we have to subtract 100. So we are taking 1 from 3 and we have left 2 hundreds. And the number we have get here 202. Get it? Good. Now look at this another example. Ajit has 257 rupees. Use the picture below and work out how much money he had left over after he gave 150 rupees to Manoj. Here is a picture and from this picture we can get the total money. Here we see 2 notes of hundreds and next we see 5 notes of tens and 7 coins of 1. So we can understand that these are units, these are tens and these are hundreds. So the number will be 2 hundreds, 5 tens means 50 and 7 units. So we get the number here 257. Here are the total rupees of Ajit. They are 257, and he gave 150 rupees to Manoj. So in 150, tell me how many units are there? Good, there are 0 units. So he gave nothing in the units. Then go to tens place. In 150, how many tens are there? Very nice, there are 5 tens, and he gave Manoj 5 tens. So we are going to cancel 5 notes of 10 rupees. 4 and 5. And in 150, how many hundreds are there? Very nice, there are 100. So he gave only one note of 100 rupees to Manoj. So let's write it here. He gave 150 to Manoj. So let's see how many notes are remained to Ajit. He had remained 7 1 rupee coins at him, and in tens he had remained nothing. So it's 0, and at hundreds place he had remained only 1 note of 100, means it's 107. So let's solve these problems directly. 257 minus 150 means we have to subtract 150 from 257 and starting from units. So let's subtract from unit first. There are 7 units and we have to subtract 0 from 7. So here remain 7. Now the next house is tens house. In tens house we are subtracting 5 from 5. So we had left nothing. It's 0. And in hundreds place we are going to subtract 100 from 200. So it remained only 100. So the number is here 107. Get it? Good. Let's see another example. In this example, in a cricket match, England scored 245 runs. India scored 123. How many more runs must India make to equal England's score? म्हणजे याचा अर्थ असा आहे की क्रिकेट मॅच मध्ये इंग्लंडचा स्कोर 245 झालेला आहे. म्हणजे इंग्लंडनं 245 धावा काढलेल्या आहेत. अँड इंडियाच्या धावा 123 झालेल्या आहेत. तर मग इंडियाला इक्वल स्कोर होण्यासाठी अजून किती धावा काढाव्या लागणार आहेत असा याचा अर्थ आहे. चला तर मग बघूया. England has scored 245. 245. Now tell me how many hundreds in 245? Very nice. There are 2 hundreds. And how many tens in 245? Good. There are 4 tens. And how many units in 245? Very nice. There are 5 units. Let's add some symbols for hundreds, tens and units. I am going to add square for 100, triangle for tens, and circle for units. Let's draw a picture of 245. Here we are going to draw a picture of 245. Now look here. How many units are there? Good. There are 5 units. So we are going to draw 5 circles to represent units. 3, 4 and 5. And how many tens are there? There are 4 tens. In 245 there are 4 tens. So we are going to draw 4 triangles to represent tens. There are 4 tens. So we are drawing 4 triangles. Now tell me, in this picture, in this number, how many hundreds are there? Good. There are 2 hundreds, and 100 represents by a square. So we are going to draw 2 squares to show 2 hundreds. This picture we have get from 245. Look, there are 2 hundreds, 4 tens and 5 units, and this picture represents 245. This picture represents the number 245. Now let's see India's score. India has scored 123. 123. Now tell me, how many hundreds in 123? Good, there are 100. And how many tens? Very nice, there are 2 tens. And how many units? That's great, there are 3 units. So we are going to cancelling this 123 from 245. First we will cancel units. In 123 we are going to cancel 3 units. 1, 2, 3. In 123 there are 3 units. So we have cancelled here 3 units. And in this number there are 2 tens. Means we have to cancel 2 tens here. We have cancelled 2 tens from 4 tens. And in this 123 there are 100. So we are cancelling 100. So here remain 2 units, 2 tens and 100. And the number we have get here 122. By subtracting 123 from 245, we get the number 122. Means India needs 122 runs to make equal to England's score. Okay, got it? Now let's solve this problem in numbers directly. Now we are going to solve the number directly. Here are 245. There are 200s, 4 tens and 5 units. We will write here 245 minus 123. 123. So let's subtract. We have 5 units and we have to subtract 3 from 5. When we remove 3 from 5, we have left only 2. And we are going to take 2 from 4. When we take 2 from 4, we have remained only 2. Here 200s and we have to take out 100s and there left only 1. So number is here 122. India wants make runs 122 to make equal runs. Okay, got it? Good. Exercise time. You have to complete these examples in your notebook by drawing pictures of the given numbers.